Ready now for the final of the swimming competition. 2 links to the pool again, 50 yards. The winners of the 2 heats, Mike Schmidt and Russ Francis, had a visit with Reggie Jackson a short while ago.
Are you going to do anything different against Mike Schmidt?
No, I'm going to try and do a little bit better than I did last year against him. He beat me, as he said. And in the preliminaries, I got lucky setting the record. The wind switched. It was on my back going down and switched right around the way back. It was terrific. So I'm hoping for the same kind of phenomenon today, and I'll take all the help I can get. Everybody keep their fingers crossed.
You've beat him last year, yet again today you said earlier in the heat that you did not feel well in the water, Mike.
No, I didn't. I got a little touch of the flu. I don't make any excuses, but I had to breathe about 6 times going down. Normally I'd like to go down without breathing at all and then do a flip turn and then, fight it on the way back. But just didn't feel good, but it was enough to win the heat. You got to remember, we're the only baseball players here. Did you ever think of that?
Ready now for the finals of the swimming competition. 2 links to the pool. It'll be 50 yards, and we have a very fast field. We could be looking at a new record. That record held now by Russ Francis of 23.91. Let's meet the 5 finalists. In lane number 1, it'll be Dave Cowens. He has good speed, but he may be just a little bit over his head in this field. And in lane number 2, it'll be Rick Berry, who had the second fastest time in the 2 preliminary heats, second only to Russ Francis. And here's Russ Francis swimming out in lane number 3, and he'll be right again against Mike Schmidt, the winner of his heat, in a time of 26.19. And out of lane number 5 is Jim Kiick, and the speed is in lane 3 and 4, Don.
3, 4, and 2. Actually, Rick Berry, Francis, and Schmidt. I think it's going to really come down to who makes the best turn, Frank. And Rick's made a good point. He says, I've been working on it, as all these guys have. There's a lot of money involved and there's a lot of pride.
Should be a beauty, and we have a good start. And it was Mike Schmidt with a good start. Mike Schmidt, Russ Francis, and Rick Berry, they're right together in the middle of the pool. And staying with them is Dave Cowens. What a race we have brewing. Russ Francis edged in the front. It'll depend upon the turn.
And there it is. And Russ Francis once again came out with a good turn, but so did Rick Berry. I believe Rick's going to come in for a good second-place finish, Frank.
It's Russ Francis, Mike Schmidt, and Rick Berry. Russ Francis, Mike Schmidt, Rick Berry. Russ Francis will win it. Mike Schmidt and Rick Berry, and here comes Dave Cowens for 4th, and Jim Kiick will take 5th. So it's Francis, Schmidt, Rick Berry, Cowens, and Kiick. And we'll wait for the time on that, but it was a tremendous race. Let's go to Lynn.
Hey, Russ. Russ, another great... Help. Help. You continue to dominate the swimming in the preliminaries and in the finals. Tell us about the race.
Well, I'll tell you something. If the secret were to be known, I grew up in Hawaii and learned how to swim. But Burt Reynolds is responsible for my competitive swimming. Right, Burt? He taught me 2 years ago in Maui. We did some cross-Pacific swimming among the rocks, sharks, and everything else. Burt's responsible for that. Thanks, Burt.
Listen, you didn't get another record here in the finals, but it was a strong race. You had much, much more competition going down through it. When you got to the flip turn, assess your position.
Well, it wasn't a very good turn on my part. And I really tried not to look on either side to see where the swimmers are. I tried to swim as hard as I could. I think the first heat took a little bit out of me. I don't know what the time was, but I went down, didn't take a breath until I'd made my flip turn. Took one breath and kept that all the way to the finish. I might have been able to take one more breath, give me a little bit stronger finish, because I was tired.
Still a great race, Russ. Congratulations.
Thanks, Lynn. Thanks a lot.
All right, Don. Russ Francis had a time of 24.25. The second fastest time, even though he was not able to set a new record. And he did it right here.
He made a good one, but so did Rick Berry come back. He's a guy that really surprised me. I thought Berry was going to come in second, but you'll see Mike Schmidt come in, and that's just that sheer determination and arm strength. You're going to see him close out. Berry fades a little bit. Russ Francis, again, has got those smooth turns right down the middle. His time was not as good. It's not a record-breaking time, but still not a bad time at all. But look at Schmidt over on the right above Francis. He's closing there strong for second place.
The official results of the swimming. It was Russ Francis picking up the 10 points, followed by Mike Schmidt, Rick Berry, Dave Cowens, and Jim Kiick. Not a record, but a superb time, the second fastest ever recorded for the 50 yards in the Superstars competition. Anyone have a cracker?